there's a part of me that's afraid. Will I gain the weight? Like, will I gain all the weight back? Okay, let me tell you what my registered dietitian shared with me. I already put 2 strips of bacon in the air fryer. That period. Got my quarter. All right, now let's go. Now the items I'm about to show you, y'all, I have never gotten them in a grocery haul. Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is gonna really be all about me embarking on my, I guess I would say, a new approach to my health journey, because I've been on a wellness journey, health journey, weight loss journey, whatever you wanna call it, for years. You already know that, but I'm gonna be taking a different approach now. So I wanted to make sure that I share all of that with you. If you're new here, welcome. My name is DeeDee. I've been able to lose 95 pounds, but most recently I've been thinking more so hormonal health, digestion, me getting older. What do I need to focus on and what do I need to eat to make my body function at its best? So if you watched my last meal prep video, you know that I've been talking to a registered dietitian, and y'all, she gave me a meal plan. She took a look at my height, my weight, what my goals were, all of that. I've been having problems with digestion, y'all. Things aren't flowing, so I needed help with that. And also, I kind of shared with her my concerns about like things that we're going into, perimenopause, all of that, right? And I just want to make sure that my hormonal health is good to go. So she did share a meal plan, shared macros, what percentage of calories should be going towards carbs, fat, all of that, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you all about what she shared with me. It was a lot of stuff that kind of surprised me, kind of made me a little nervous, but I'll share all that with you, okay? We're gonna go for a walk around the neighborhood because we are still in this May challenge, okay? We are still in May and we are still planning on finishing strong. I'm not gonna lie. When we started off May, on May the 1st, y'all, I woke up with a headache. I said, the devil is a liar. I woke up with a headache and I was like, that's okay. I took some headache medicine, some ibuprofen. I started drinking my water because that water intake sometimes is dehydration, and we just kept moving on. I still ate right. I still made sure I got on that treadmill and we did what we had to do. But I'll share more about May at the end of the month when I share with you my recap. But y'all, the month did start off a little, but we got it in check. We got it in check quickly. Okay, so I started off my day so far with my water. You know, I got to put some ice in it. And I've actually been cutting down on my caffeine intake. So I was thinking about maybe putting this Premier Protein into my coffee and making a little profit. I decided against it. I've been drinking coffee maybe 2 or 3 mornings a week because I'm trying to cut down. So I'm just gonna drink this before we head out. And then when we come back, I'll probably make like a quick breakfast. We'll see. If so, I'll show it to you. Depends on how I'm feeling. But I've really been trying to get my nutrition in the morning time. All right. I've already drunk my multivitamin too, y'all. So you know that that's a staple. That's something I've been trying to make sure that I'm staying on track with. Water, multivitamin, movement, eating right, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, grab my sneakers. I'm gonna drink my little Premier Protein, and then we're gonna head outside. All right, see you soon. All right, y'all, we made it outside, and it is such a beautiful day, y'all. Such a beautiful day. Okay, let me tell you what my registered dietitian shared with me. So the first thing that she shared that was extremely surprising was that my goals for my protein intake was too high. She mentioned that my protein intake should be about 15 to 20% of my calories, which should be between 70 and 80 grams of protein. Now, I'll be honest, to me that was surprising because I've continued to read that protein should be like 1 gram of your weight. So I'm between 145, 150. So supposedly I should be eating about 150 grams of protein. I'll be honest with you though, y'all, I have never been able to get up to 150 grams of protein. I've typically been shooting for about 80 to 100. So for me, this goal is definitely much so doable, but I was just so surprised that she would say protein intake like lower than what I've expected, because you always hear high protein, high protein, high protein. That's okay though, because I'm just gonna go ahead with her recommendation, and that's what I'm gonna shoot for. So about 80 grams or around 80 grams of protein a day. Another thing she talked about was my fats. She stated that my fats should be about 30% of my calories, but my fats should be coming from like nuts and oils and avocados and all of that. And I'm good with that. To me, that sounds good. But the surprising and the kicker here is that she said that my carbs should be about 55% of my calories. Talking about 150 to 200 carbs a day. Y'all, if you've been following my journey, you already know I have been low carb forever. Now, my weight loss journey has definitely been like since I was an adult. So like 20 something years, about 24, 25 years, I've been on a weight loss journey. So you already know that. However, I did do like calorie tracking for a little bit. I told you about that and it worked, but my calories were too low. But majority of my weight loss journey has been focused on low carb. I even had a moment where I did like no carb. I was on carnivore, as you all know. That's how I started my channel. So to hear that I should up my carbs, that makes me a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm trying my best not to focus on weight loss and to focus on how my body feels better, there's a part of me that's afraid. Will I gain the weight? Like, will I gain all the weight back? I don't know. If any of you out there are not low carb and you just watch my channel because you enjoy my content, but you actually up your carbs and eat a lot of carbs and have lost weight or are maintaining, let me know down below. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, y'all, just a little bit. I'm doing my best to focus on the positives, to focus on what my goal really is. And my goal right now is overall health. So I'm gonna do my best not to worry about the carb intake because I know that the foods that she provided are healthy. So in my grocery haul, you might start seeing stuff like whole grain bread or whole grain pasta or sweet potatoes, like, stuff that she's saying I should be eating. So we're gonna see. I am open to it. I'm gonna give it a few months, and I am gonna be keeping track to make sure that I'm not going like way off the rails, but I'm also gonna still be incorporating movement just to make sure that I'm staying on track with my goals, with my May challenge, all of that. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep you in the loop, honey. You already know, sis, I got you. All right, y'all, I'm gonna put this camera down and I'm gonna go around the neighborhood probably 2 or 3 more times, get at least 30 to 35 minutes in. It feels so good, y'all. The wind is blowing, oh my gosh. All right, I'll see you when I get back to the house. I'm back from my walk, y'all. I did a little bit over 35 minutes, so I feel really good about that. And I just love walking outside. I told y'all that already. Now I'm making a quick breakfast. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Bring y'all down. I already put 2 strips of bacon in the air fryer. That's turkey bacon. And y'all already know boiled eggs is a staple for me. So I just grabbed this out the fridge, y'all, and we are good to go. So I am having 2 boiled eggs. So I've already rinsed off my strawberries and I am having 3 strawberries. Just cutting off this little leafy area. There we go. And these strawberries, I've had them all week and y'all, they are so sweet. Okay, and then for my boiled eggs, I like to put a couple of pinches of salt and a little bit of pepper. And that's it, y'all. Super simple breakfast. Some boiled eggs, some strawberries, and some turkey bacon. And I did log this in the app, y'all, so I'll put it up here. It shows that for my breakfast, so this, including the shake, is 404 calories. That's 50 grams of protein already, okay? And 7 carbs and 19 grams of fat. So we gonna see how we get towards these goals. I'm just gonna try my best to do what I do. And so far, my step count is 4,409 steps. Okay, let's keep it going. I don't really have a step goal though, to be honest with you. I don't have no step goal. I just be trying to get my movement in, and I try my best to just at least do my best to do my intentional movements. But I'll be honest, y'all, the 30 minute of movement, at least around 30 minutes, I've been consistent on. Now, the intentional workouts, initially, when I first said I was gonna do this challenge, I was focused on, you know what, no matter what, 3 days a week or more, maybe even 4 days, I'm gonna be working out, doing my upper body, lower body, all of that, core, all of that. Okay, I'm gonna be on it. Y'all, it's been hit and miss with the intentional workouts. But this month it's optional. So I still think, it's a win, but I'm going to push myself to try my best to get those in. I find myself being a little bit busy, but I need to stop that. I want to show y'all something that I've been on lately. It's actually halfway done. So I started drinking this yesterday. It's like Walmart's brand of, I don't know, is this seltzer water or flavored seltzer water? I don't know. Oh, it's not seltzer water. It says here, flavored sparkling water beverage. Okay, it's sparkling water. My bad, y'all. But it's 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 caffeine, 0 sodium. And if you're a person that likes soda, I know I was really, really big into soda. This can definitely be like a healthy swap for you. I don't know. I like it. And everybody's version of healthy, of course, is different because it does have aspartame. And I know some people don't like that. For me, this is okay with me, but it's just something that I wanted to share with you. I've really been big on this black cherry. I've also been big on the white grape. So if you do drink like the sparkling waters, the flavored sparkling waters, and you like a specific flavor, let me know down below because I'm willing to try whichever one that I think will definitely help me get more water in, even though I know it's not like plain water. But y'all, I'm trying my best to ingest that water, some form of water, okay? And that's sparkling water. Let me show you something else that I got. So on this journey that I'm on, one thing that I used to do a lot, y'all, a lot in the past was make smoothies. I went away from it as I continue to like switch up my journey, but I have a Ninja Bullet that I purchased, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, however long ago, and I've moved since then. I have the bullet part, like the bottom part and the little thing that stirs and all of that, but I cannot find the cups. So y'all, I went on good old trusty Amazon, honey, and I got my bullet cups. So it's 2 cups that came in that package along with 2 tops. I have the other part and I was thinking about making some smoothies. I used to make like frozen strawberry banana smoothies. I used to put spinach in it, almond milk, a little bit of protein, whey isolate or whatever. Y'all, and the smoothies used to come out good. It used to be filling. It used to taste good. So I'm thinking about going that route again, getting my spinach in, all of that. So I got that as well. And the last thing that I got as a kitchen staple, let me show you. I already put it up, y'all. I got these silicone cupcake things, right, that I can make my little breakfast muffins in. I saw someone using this silicone thing and I have never used it, but it seemed like the breakfast muffins just came out easily. You just pop the bottom and boom, there they go. I've been using like my metal tin, and even though I spray it or I put butter, for some reason at the bottom, it's like when I take my muffins out, it's always still like a struggle to get those muffins out of there. So I don't know, we gonna see how good this works. If you use silicone, because I'm thinking putting this in the oven, I'm hoping it doesn't burn or melt. I don't know. But if you use like silicone stuff in the oven and you have like good experiences with it, drop it down below, let me know. But I did get this. Oh, I did get one more thing. Hold on one second. The last thing I got is some chia seeds. I actually got these off of Amazon and they were just delivered. The reason why I got the chia seeds is because they are nutrient-dense superfoods packed with fiber, protein, omega-3 fatty acids. The benefits are improved heart health, better digestion, and sustainable energy. So I was just talking to you about my smoothies. I might put a little bit in there. I was thinking about getting flaxseed as well, maybe in like my Greek yogurt bowls. I don't know, but we're gonna use these chia seeds, baby. We're gonna use these chia seeds and I'll show you how I use them. All right, fam. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my breakfast and then we are going to head to the grocery store. All right. We made it to Aldi, y'all, and it's time for us to go grocery shopping. Y'all, let me tell you, I've been sitting here in this car trying to contemplate if I would rather just make my pickup grocery delivery at Walmart, or just go into this Aldi. I was thinking about a pickup delivery because I was thinking, don't nobody got time to be fighting with Walmart, parking over here, going from this side of the store to that side of the store, trying to duck carts and moving around. So I was thinking about a pickup delivery, but the only reason why I didn't is because whenever I do that, it's like hit and miss. Sometimes you get someone that's shopping for you and they actually care. Your vegetables look just nice. If I get a mango, ooh, baby, nice reddish orange mango. Vegetables be looking nice, not rotten. Like everything looks great. And then sometimes, baby, that's that miss part, the hit and the miss part. So I didn't want to go through that. So I was thinking I can go into Aldi, I pick my stuff out. And the great thing is I've already actually made the cart on Walmart. I just didn't check out. So I'm thinking I can go in there, I can compare prices, and pick the stuff actually that's better priced at Aldi. Because, Aldi be looking out sometimes. And then whatever else, maybe I could just pick up at Walmart. I don't know. We'll see. I'm already here, y'all. I'm already here. Let's go into this Aldi, child. Let's just go in. Let's go. Oh, I gotta find my quarter. Y'all already know Aldi don't play about its quarter and its carts. All right, boom. Period. Got my quarter. All right, now let's go. I really like Aldi, y'all. You can definitely find deals here in this store. This is the newer one that was recently built in our community, like within the last year or so. And I love coming to this store. As soon as you walk in, you are directly into the produce section, and I love that. I've been thinking about getting some mandarin oranges for vitamin C and adding more fruits. I had to grab my bell peppers, the colorful ones, and then I started just feeling the avocados. All of them felt like too hard. So I just left that alone and I went over to the blueberries. I definitely want to start incorporating more blueberries, more berries, more fruits into my way of eating. I got some strawberries. That's a staple for me, y'all, for breakfast or a little bit of a snack. I love strawberries. Then I also went over to the apples. I was trying to find some more fiber to incorporate. I was thinking this could be a great snack for me and my daughter as well. I got some onions. Y'all know me, onions and bell peppers match hand in hand. These were on sale, so I grabbed two, one for me and one for my mama, of course. So now I'm just browsing some more in the produce section, trying to figure out what else I need. I grabbed me some tomatoes. I'm thinking about like some future sandwiches that I can make. So I grabbed some of those Roma tomatoes. I was looking for bags. They didn't have any, so that's okay. I'll just always rinse off my vegetables anyways and fruits, so we are good to go. I saw this and this looked really good. So I grabbed it and we'll try it out together, of course. I went over to the cucumber section. These were lower than the Walmart price as well. So I grabbed me an English cucumber for my salads. And then I headed over to the bread section. Y'all, I always bypass and speed past this bread section in any store that I'm at. But this time I said, let's take a look. I grabbed this one right here. I'm looking at the stats on the back, looking at the calories, the fiber amount. And then I grabbed this one as well. And this one, the calorie amount was smaller, but with the same amount of fiber. So I went ahead and I grabbed this whole wheat. And I think next time I might try sourdough. All right, it's time to head over to the meat section, y'all. We still need a little bit of protein in our lives. My first thing I'm grabbing, of course, is some ground turkey. Y'all know I've been on ground turkey a lot lately. I still eat ground beef, but I'm a more so ground turkey girl. And then I took a look at the chicken tenderloins. This was a pretty fair price for them, so I got this package right here for $3.99 a pound. And then I was looking at the drumsticks, and these here said $1.79 a pound. And I'm thinking, nah, I've seen them cheaper. So I placed it back, y'all. I was like, we're not getting drumsticks. And then I moved over to the next freezer door, and these are 99 cents a pound. So I don't know what's going on, but we are definitely moving forward with these. This is a really good price. And I didn't just grab one, y'all. I went ahead and I grabbed two because, baby, you can't have enough drumsticks in my household, okay? Then I've been thinking about my smoothies and different recipes. So I did grab some almond milk as well. There's no fiber in here, but the calorie count is pretty low. Then I walked down this other aisle that Aldi has where they have a whole bunch of household goods. And y'all, I seen these glass bowls with lids, and I was thinking about it. It was a little bit under $15, but I had to back away. Back away because I already got some at the house, y'all. Then I grabbed me some chicken broth. You know, I usually use that as the sauce or the gravy whenever I'm baking some chicken. I usually get the low sodium kind. And then also, y'all know I'm focused on some fiber. I was thinking about some of my bowls, even some of the taco salads. So I did take a look at the black beans and I grabbed some of those. And then I grabbed 1 olive oil and headed to the checkout lane. We are back from the store, y'all. I went to Aldi, as you saw, and I also went to Walmart afterwards because there was a few things I couldn't find at Aldi. But y'all, the approach I took today, because you remember before I walked into Aldi, I was sitting in the car, I had everything into that Walmart shopping cart, and I was gonna press checkout so I can just go and pick it up. But then I decided, let me go into Aldi. Well, while I was walking around Aldi, all I was doing was just checking the prices of the same exact items to the point of it was the same poundage. And some items were like $1 cheaper at Aldi. Some of them were like 50 cents cheaper. Either way, the ones that were cheaper at Aldi, I grabbed those up and then I grabbed the rest at Walmart that I couldn't find. So that was really a good approach, and I think I'm gonna do that moving forward. It was very much so cost efficient for me. All right, y'all, let's start with produce first. So when I got to the produce section, I grabbed these other things first, but I saw this stuffed Baby Bella caps with spinach and artichoke cheese. For whatever reason, this looked really good to me. So y'all, guess what? I got them. It says all you gotta do is just place them in the oven. So I'm gonna put them in the oven for about 15 minutes. And y'all, I'm definitely gonna make sure that I let you know how this tastes, but it looks really good and I'm kinda excited. So I did grab these as well. Of course, you know, I still love my simple vegetables because it definitely makes meal prepping easier. So I got some onions. They were on sale for $1.99, I believe. So I got these. You know, I had to get my bell peppers, okay? I already have some green ones in the fridge. So I got some multicolored ones because you already know I love the color. I love the little sweetness and the flavor. I got some lemons so we can do like a little lemon zest flavor on some of the seafood and other things as well. I got some shredded lettuce for my taco nights, or if I just want to make a bowl and I don't feel like chopping up some romaine. So I got some shredded lettuce as well. I also got a spring mix for my salad. This is baby lettuce and baby greens, washed and ready to eat. But for me, I still rinse it off. But this is a good portion for some of my salads as well during the week. Something new that I don't typically get, but I actually love are some apples. These are the Gala apples. I plan to start incorporating apples, and I'm gonna go out of order. This is not a veggie or a produce, but I was thinking some almond butter right here on my apple, and this could be a good snack. So this is something new, and I'm gonna share all the other new stuff that I got today too to support my new health journey where I'm focused on gut health, my hormones, digestion, fiber, all of that. So this is smooth almond butter. I also got some mandarin oranges. These are like little cuties. I love these as well for a snack. Helps me with vitamin C as well, and just some fruits. Fruits are good as well. Another new thing, I got me some blueberries. Now these can go in my smoothies that I'm planning on making, or also in my oatmeal. Now this is something new as well for my fiber. So I plan on making some oatmeal. I plan on making some Greek yogurt bowls. So I got some Greek yogurt as well. And I plan on using these blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, whatever, right? To complement the bowl. So boom, boom, and boom. I'm all out of order, y'all. I'm sorry, just follow me, okay? Of course, you know I got my English cucumber. I told y'all I love the English cucumbers. They're so easy to eat and they're easy to slice up as well. Last for the produce section is some strawberries. So y'all know I love strawberries. I can eat them with a side of scrambled eggs, with some avocado or turkey bacon, or put them in my smoothies as well, or on top of my Greek yogurt bowl, etc. So definitely got strawberries. And this is not necessarily produce, it's like frozen foods, but y'all know I stay with my frozen veggies because they don't go bad. Just throw them in the freezer. I got some green beans and I got some broccoli florets. And that's it for produce. We are gonna move on to our protein. This I got from Walmart, a big old bag of the party wings. The last time I made them in the air fryer, and they were so delicious. After reheating them for 2 to 3 days, I loved them. So I grabbed these again. They'll just go in the freezer until I'm ready to pop them in the air fryer. I also got some fresh ground turkey, 93% lean, 7% fat. So very, very much so lean. We can make like tacos, Taco Tuesdays. We can make them into turkey meatballs or just the ground loose meat for a taco bowl. I got these chicken tenderloins at Aldi. Y'all know I love me some chicken tenderloins. You can throw them in the oven, you can throw them in the air fryer, or you can fry them in a skillet on the stove. But these are super easy to cook and very much so delicious and full of protein. Got these drumsticks on sale, so I grabbed 2 of them. One is definitely going in the freezer. They were 99 cents a pound, y'all. So this was $3.88. Can't beat that. Well, you can beat that. Because I think one time I caught them on sale at my local butcher for 79 cents a pound, y'all. But yes, this is $3.88. Right here is $4.33. Y'all, this is awesome. Like $8 or $9 for all of these chicken drumsticks. I do have a roll of ground beef, 73.27 in the deep freezer, but I did also get the 85.15 lean and the 80.20, and I can just mix them up and do something. Y'all, it's always something to do with ground beef. Last couple of pieces of protein. These are frozen and it's seafood. I got some salmon. I love this because I can just throw it in the freezer, and whenever I want it, the fillets are separated in separate like plastic bags. So I'll just grab how much I'm gonna cook and thaw it out overnight in the fridge. So got some pink salmon, and I also got some tilapia fillets. I love tilapia as well. That's it for the protein. Now onto dairy. Now y'all know I've been cutting back on my coffee, but when I do have it, I like to put a little bit of this Coffee Mate Zero Sugar Creamer. So I grabbed some more of that because I ran out. I also love making like those egg bakes or the egg muffins, but anytime I'm making that, I use majority eggs, but I like to put a little bit of the egg whites as well. I was running out, so I grabbed some more of this. I also grabbed some more heavy whipping cream. Of course, I already showed you this, but I did get a big old tub of Greek yogurt. Now the items I'm about to show you, y'all, I have never gotten them in a grocery haul that I've shown you before on this channel. But I'm gonna show you because I told you about this new journey I'm on. I got me some granola. I plan on putting some granola on my Greek yogurt bowls just for that added fiber and carb intake. So this is the one that I chose. I also got some brown long grain rice, y'all. Yep, I sure did. So I'm doing my best to follow the recommendation of my dietitian. So I'll be having some of this rice, maybe about half a cup, with some veggies, maybe some broccoli or whatever veggies I meal prep, and a piece of protein. Like let's say I make oven baked salmon or whatever. That's gonna be most likely my dinner, or I'll make it as a bowl for lunch. But yeah, I got some rice, y'all. One more thing that I don't usually get, but I got some bread. I got some bread, and it's not a low carb wrap, y'all. So this bread is 40 calories per slice. It's a whole wheat bread, and there are 6 grams of fiber in it, 20 grams of carbs. So we're definitely gonna try this. One thing I have missed are sandwiches. Y'all already know I love me a good sandwich, honey. I'll put that sandwich, the insides of that sandwich, in a low carb wrap and call that a sandwich in a minute. But I'm trying my best to get those benefits and the nutrition from whole grain, whole wheat, and all of that. So we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna definitely share with you how I'm feeling on this journey. I'm taking a look right now just to make sure. Oh, I got a couple more things I gotta show you. Fiber, 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 y'all. Black beans. So I got these 2 cans of black beans that I'm pretty sure I'll be adding to some of my bowls as well. I was running out of seasonings. Y'all already know my staple seasonings, okay? So I got me some more garlic powder and some more onion powder. And last but not least, I got some more olive oil, and I also got some spray, some olive oil spray as well. And honestly, y'all, that is it for my grocery haul. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything up, but I just wanted to share that I will be using some of these foods to cook our meal prep on Saturday, so I'll definitely be showing you that. And in my future What I Eat in a Day videos, I'll be showing you how I'm incorporating that ingredient meal prep into the meals that I'm eating on a daily basis to meet my macros that my dietitian has shared with me. So y'all, I am excited. This is something a little bit different for me, but I'm excited about this new journey to health. I'm excited that I'm focused on the right things, and I'm excited to have you join this journey with me. So definitely stay tuned to the meal prep that's coming on Saturday. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.